What is happening, guys? Monday the 5th. So I've been working on some physio stuff with the physiotherapist and the podiatrist, and hashtag wonky legs, which is what I've got. And I've been using midfoot adapters for a while. In fact, I'll show you some now. So like, I've got my I've basically got what I think is an effective leg length discrepancy, with my right leg is a bit longer than my left, so I need to shim. No, my left leg is longer than my right, so I need to shim my right to bring it down. So have a look at that. I know bike fitters all over the place are going to be like, what the hell is that? But this is literally trial and error over years, and this is what I've done my big rides on. So I've got a 3mm wedge in there, and then a couple of various shims. That's on my right shoe, and then on the left shoe, it's not liking it. And then on the left shoe, this is what I've got, which is basically 4 degrees of Severus on the left and 4 on the right. Take it out, and a 3mm on the right. So, but what I was getting at, which I forgot to say, is these midfoot adapters here. They basically allow me to bring my cleat position further back. So instead of being like toe up or heel down, it's more neutral, and it saves your calves. And I've sworn by them, and they've worked amazingly. And in fact, the guy who makes them, I've spoken to him a couple of times, and he is amazing. I had a problem with one set, and he sent me out a warranty replacement. Patrocleats, midfootcycling.com. If you're having like problems with your feet and stuff, and you need to look at anything, need to look at changing your position, you can't quite get there without, you tried everything you can, and you need to bring that position back, and you don't want to drill into your expensive bike shoes, highly recommend them. But what's happening with me is I've had these issues, and I've like got around them with these things. But now, working with a physiotherapist, I'm kind of like trying to address some like issues. And what I think we've figured out is on my left hip, my left foot like is duck footed, it sticks out like that, and to get around it, I've been fitting myself to it and stuff, which is great because I wouldn't be able to do the huge rides and everything that I've done. But now I want to kind of work on fixing my feet, and I've seen a podiatrist and stuff. I've got heel wedges in my runners now, which I didn't have before. But what I'm trying to do is experiment. So I've got these So I'm trying to experiment. I've got my SPD shoes with the SPD cleats or whatever. I'm running them in a more sort of road ball of the foot position, but still a little bit further back. And I did have a product here, a walkable SPD cleat shim, to basically correct these shoes the same way that I do my road shoes. This is made by a company called Form. Amazing company. I spoke to the guy who runs this place too. I'll probably catch up with them and do a bit more of an in-depth thing about the products afterwards now. But these are just what I've needed to fix my wonky legs so that I don't like have pain and issues and stuff. And they've been amazing. But there's no but, the products are amazing. But with the physiotherapist and podiatrist now, I am going to try and fix these like issues that I've got with my body, which we think tight hips. So because my hips are tight, I'm not putting my foot forward all the time. I'm kind of like doing this. So it's a sort of temporary workaround thing. SPD shoes. I've taken the shim out, the shim that I had in there from Form, which has been amazing, and it's going to suck and it's going to hurt and be a bit uncomfortable for a bit, but I'm going to try and see if I can fix this pronation and duck footedness stuff that I've got going on with the help of podiatrist and physio. And what I reckon will probably happen, and I'll come back to this in a couple of months' time, is I'll probably go, what was I thinking? This is annoying. My feet, my calves are killing me. And I'll probably just go back to the same setup that I've got, which is why this product is amazing. I haven't got the SPD version, I've just got the Look version. This is the knee cleats tool. So you pop it in here, and then I haven't got the ruler thing with me, but you get a ruler, and you stick it in on the desk. It stands up, the ruler stands up like this. You slide the ruler in, you measure it up, you make a note, you do it one way, you do it that way, you make a note, and then you've got your exact cleat position then. So if you need to change your cleat, you got it back. So I've got literally an Excel sheet of left and right positions and how many wedges in each one, and you know, whatever. What I will probably not change is the actual pedals. My road setup, I was running like an 8mm on one side, a plus 8mm axle made by SQ Labs, and a normal pedal, like a normal Shimano standard Q Factor on the other side. So I'm probably gonna, I'm gonna maybe stay with that, you know, and not worry about like going back to default standards with that. But at the moment on my training, whoops, just to get these SPDs sort of a go, I got these old knackered SPD mountain bike pedals I've just used on the trainer, and they're the same width either side, but the Q Factor is bigger than road. So I think the main thing is to just record it all, write it all down, and you know, if I could make any changes or do it better, then I would basically do everything I did the same, use the same products, read the same materials, like try and fix things, but I probably jump onto the physio and the rehab stuff quicker, because I kind of just resigned myself to thinking, oh, that's just my body, that's just the way it is. And it might be, because you can have like twisted tibias and things like that, which I got a feeling I might have had from a BMX crash when I was a kid, youngster, wherever. So all this stuff might not even work, because it might not be fixable. That just might be my physiology. But I gotta try, because my feet are a mess. My arches are collapsed and it's just a mess. So big up to the physios, big up to podiatry. Let's try and get it fixed. But that's my little bike fit / physio podiatry rehab rant, and this will probably be on its own, because it's just a incoherent rant of someone with wonky legs. But there we are. Hope your training's going well. I'll see you in the next one.